Welcome back to my video, welcome back to my channel. Last year I started working on a project body for the MAYCO Friends, and it was based on the work of car designer and aerodynamicist Colani. And I made a first video where I explained a little bit about Colani. I showed some of his works, and I showed also a little bit the design area I wanted to focus on and what direction I wanted to go. And in this video I show my first model in detail that I made based on his design features that he used, this very aerodynamic shape and some of the lines. It's a first experiment, but yeah, I hope you like it and let me know what you think of it. One of the features you will see in some of the models that Colani made is almost like a duckbill type nose, a long nose extending in front of the vehicle, starting very thin and raising up to fit an engine underneath, for example. Yeah, the nose with the high wheel arches, and just overall very long and aerodynamic, sleek lines. And that is what I try to do as well. And yeah, I personally like the basic layout because it reminds me of an old Corvette, and that's also a car that I really like. And yeah, the aerodynamics obviously interests me a lot. So I just played around a little bit with his ideas and with my own ideas, and seeing how I can combine them. And this is just a first try. Maybe you've seen other videos of me, but generally it takes 2 or 3 tries to get at least the right proportions and a little bit the right styling, so that overall it's a good fit, to my opinion. And especially when I want to make the model into a thickened surface, it is very important to work very nice and work very accurate. And it's best to have a few tries to understand how the body lines and the panel gaps and just how to make the panels themselves. You can obviously work in several different ways, like with any program, like with any, there's several ways that lead to the same end goal. But yeah, that's part of understanding your model and part of why you try generally several times. Obviously, you can also repair or remake parts. I generally just tend to start over, and yeah, so this is just the first model. And I think that the general layout is good. One of the features that you will also see in this video is that the push rod suspension that I have sticks out a little bit on top of the nose, and currently it sticks out of the body, and therefore I had to make these teardrops on top of the hood, which I don't like at all, but yeah, for a first try. The other thing is that in this model I made a cut basically, and it cut through 2 surfaces because the surface is one part, and that is with the front window. The front window and the rear window are one surface, and because I tried to cut through one of them, the other is also cut. So therefore I had to find like basically an optimization that would look good on both, and it doesn't. It looks quite good on the rear window, but definitely doesn't look good on the front window. And just in general, the one thing I have most issue with to get that right and to get it nice is the greenhouse or the window line or the roof section. It's just very awkward to make the transition between your body lines and your window basically. And in this vehicle, this is no exception. Obviously, this is the first rough draft of the vehicle, just to experiment a little bit with the proportions and how the shapes look in 3D. So yeah, I think it looks pretty okay for a first try. So I hope that you watched the video. I hope that you also maybe for yourself did a little bit of research in Colani, and I think you'll see that he did a lot of wonderful, crazy, weird, funny things, and just understand that most of it was based on aerodynamics and yeah, the natural shapes that he saw around him from animals and just generally in nature. And I think it's very inspiring. I don't think it's all that pretty per se, but I mean it is very inspiring, and it's very yeah, very nice how he works, and just the opportunities that he got to make something super unique. And yeah, that's the main reason why I like his styling, because it's super unique, and you see the aerodynamics and the nature shapes in his designs, and yeah, that's basically what inspired me. Obviously, I have my packaging of my vehicle to keep in mind, and therefore, yeah, maybe something works or doesn't work, like you saw with the hood in this video. So yeah, that makes it a little bit more challenging. It's not as free as he was in some designs, but still, I think it's great to experiment with his ideas. Yeah, again, this is a first try. I think it's the general shape is quite okay. There are some flaws in the surfaces, but yeah, maybe in the next video we will try to solve them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other in the next video. Thank you.